All right, number 1, 3/4 time signature. So after I get to a higher speed, then I will talk about the repeat idea. All right, 60. 1, 2, 3. 120. Actually, 100. 100. 1, 2, 3. 140. 1, 2, 3, 4. I counted that wrong, didn't I? Count of 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let's say 180 is your top. So then you back it down to 170 and you attempt twice through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let's say perhaps you could not get 2 times through at that speed. So you give yourself 5 attempts, and if you can't do it in those 5 attempts, you drop the metronome down another 10 beats per minute. Try it again. So every time you can't get the repeat number you're working on, whether it's 2 times through, 3 times through, or 4 times through, decrease the speed by 10 beats per minute after you can't play it 5 times. So let's say, for example, you do get get the 2 times through repeat at 170, but you can't get 3 times through. So again, after 5 attempts, you can't get it. Decrease the speed to 160. So just drop it 10 beats per minute. And there, let's say you do get all 3 repetitions. All right, good. So then you start working on 4 times through. So 4 times through is the max. And always make sure you can do it twice through, and then you stop, try it at 3 times through, then you stop, then try it at 4 times through. So you're just going to just add 1 repetition at a time. So think of it as like different sets. So set 1 would be like working the whole thing up, maxing out. Set 2 was getting your 2 repetitions. Set 3, 3 repetitions. Set 4, 4 repetitions. So anyway, you max out at 180, and again, this is all just like what ifs, just for the sake of this explanation. So let's say you max out at 180, then you drop it down to 170, you get in 2 times through, and then after 5 attempts, you can't get 3 repeats, so you drop it down to 160. At 160, you do get the 3 repeats. Awesome. So at the same speed, you try and do all 4 repetitions. 5 attempts go by, you can't do it, so you decrease it to 150. Another 5 attempts go by, you can't get all 4 repetitions, so you decrease it to 140, and there at 140, you get all 4 repetitions, boom, you're done. So, either you max it out, and then decrease the speed by 10 and start hitting in the repeats, or you reach 10 minutes of building it up, and then after those 10 minutes, you start adding in the repeats. So either you max it out within 10 minutes, or at 10 minutes, it's time to start adding in the repeats. And that will be the process for all 3 things that we do this week. And pretty much everything from here on out. So, number 2, let's start getting some legato work in. So to simplify the recaps, I will just be running through it without the repeat. But anytime you would like or feel that you need a repeat shown, just let me know, and I will do that. All right, the half whole diminished scale. Here we go. Number 2, make sure before you start playing at any speed, look at your index finger. Make sure it's up underneath the G string. So you see that it's touching it. And just barely touching the top of the E string. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and done. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, if you get to 240 or beyond, let me know, and we can move on to something a little bit more challenging. But please send a video demonstrating too. We want to make sure that everything's going absolutely correct before moving to the more difficult. All right, so this guy here got some upbeat stuff happening. 60 beats per minute using the whole half diminished scale. So for this one, before you play, always make sure your index is up underneath the D string and barely touching the B and high E. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. Done. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. All right, same thing with this. Get to 240 or beyond. Let me know with a video, and we can move forward. But no need to get that fast. We're just focusing on getting really solid control over the hammer-ons and pull-offs. All right, any questions come up, let me know. I'll see you next week.